Imagine this. You're 17 years old, falling 2 miles through the sky over the Amazon rainforest, still strapped to your airplane seat. The plane you were on was just ripped apart by a thunderstorm. Against all odds, you survived the fall. But your nightmare is just beginning. This is the unbelievable story of Julianne Koepke's 11-day fight for her life. But how did this incredible journey begin? It was Christmas Eve, 1971. Julianne Koepke and her mother were in Lima, Peru, trying to get home for the holidays. Her father, a scientist, had warned them about flying with LANSA Airlines because of its terrible reputation. But with every other flight booked, they had little choice. They boarded LANSA Flight 508. About 25 minutes into the flight, the plane flew directly into a massive thunderstorm. Severe turbulence hit, and Julianne saw a brilliant flash of lightning strike the right wing. As the plane started to come apart, she heard her mother say calmly, "That is the end. It's all over." They were the last words Julianne would ever hear her speak. Suddenly, the plane was gone. Julianne was outside, still strapped to her seat, plummeting toward the green canopy below. Then, everything went black. Julianne woke up the next morning on the jungle floor. She had a broken collarbone, a deep gash on her arm, and one eye was swollen shut. Miraculously, she was alive. Of the 92 people on the flight, she was the only survivor. It's thought that being strapped into the seat bench slowed her fall like a helicopter, and the dense jungle foliage cushioned her landing. Lone and injured, her only food was a small bag of candy. That's when she remembered her father's advice. If you're lost in the jungle, follow the water. She found a small creek and started to walk. For the next 10 days, Julianne followed the water, battling constant hunger and swarms of insects. To make matters worse, a wound on her arm had become infested with maggots. On the 10th day, just as she was about to give up, she stumbled upon a small boat in a nearby hut. The next day, 3 lumberjacks found her. They were stunned. Julianne, fluent in Spanish, explained what had happened. The men tended to her wounds using gasoline to clean the maggot infestation and gave her food. They took her on a 7-hour canoe journey to a small village, from where she was airlifted to a hospital and finally reunited with her father. Julianne Koepke didn't just survive a 10,000-foot fall, she survived an 11-day trek through the unforgiving Amazon. Haunted by the question, "Why was I the only survivor?" she turned her trauma into purpose. It was later discovered that up to 14 other passengers may have survived the crash, but died before rescue teams could find them. Julianne fulfilled her dream of becoming a biologist, dedicating her life to conserving the jungle that so nearly claimed her. If you found this story of survival as incredible as we did, be sure to subscribe for more true stories. What do you think was the most critical factor in her survival? Let us know in the comments below.